Okay, जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. Okay, as you know that we were discussing this topic before in the previous classes. So now we'll be discussing the next topic in this chapter, colonies. The topic is Cortes in Mexico, and in this topic, we're going to study about two things. After finishing this topic, we'll be able to explain that how Cortes conquered Aztecs and started a Spanish colony in Mexico. And the second thing which we'll be able to do is that we'll be able to tell that how colonization changed the people and places out there in that region. So let's move towards this. We will be learning that we'll be finding out together that what Cortes did when he got Tenochtitlan and he met Moctezuma. Okay, before starting this lesson, I want to ask some questions to you guys. Now, please tell me that who was Cortes? In the previous lesson, we have discussed this about him a lot. We have discussed him in a detailed way. So let's see that how many boys are raising their hands to tell us about Cortes. Who was Cortes? Okay, no one is giving the answer. So let me tell you, Cortes was an Spanish explorer who entered in Mexico and he tried to colonize Mexico. So now confirm that how many of you have known about Cortes by raising your hands, boys. Okay, right. Now they are giving responses, everyone. Okay, now please tell me about Aztec people. Who are they? Can you tell us? Can you explain? Raise your hands about who want to tell about Aztec people. Okay, Haris is telling us something. Okay, Haris.
No, sir.
You do not want to tell us about Aztec people?
I'm still thinking.
Why are you thinking? But we have studied about Aztec in previous lesson. So let me tell you, Aztec people were the resident of Mexico at that time. Okay, Aztec people Aztec was a tribe which was ruling over Mexico, and they were the most powerful tribe in Mexico at that time. So now you remember Aztec people? Confirm? Have you known about Aztec people? The Aztec people were living in Mexico and they were the ruling tribe which was ruling upon many tribes in Mexico. Okay, now, yes. Have you understood, boys? Aztec and Cortes. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, what was Tenochtitlan? Can someone tell me about Tenochtitlan? I think 4E boys are more smart. They are smarter than grade 4F boys. They give answers when I call them. So they give responses. But in this class, only Abdullah Adnan, I can see, and Haris, these are the boys who give responses. While if I talk about Nujaim, Anwar Ghazi, Ammar Imran, and Saad, so these are the boys who do not respond me. And Adil Tahir, so they are always silent. So that's not a good thing for you guys, boys. you have to take participation in the class constantly, continuously. Okay. Yes, Abdullah Adnan.
It was a country in Mexico.
Country in Mexico. How is it possible
City.
that a country is found in a country?
City.
Yeah, city. It was a capital city.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Capital city. You know, as yes. Do you know the meaning of capital city? Can you give me an example of capital city of Pakistan?
It is the capital. It's like the real city, like the
No, capital city of Pakistan. I'm asking about it.
Islamabad.
Okay, I think. Okay, let me ask Anwar Ghazi. Yes, Anwar Ghazi. What is the capital city of Pakistan?
Sir, the capital city of Pakistan is Islamabad.
Right. So yes, Anwar Ghazi is right. The capital city of Pakistan is Islamabad, as Tenochtitlan was the capital city of Mexico at that time. So now please tell me about Moctezuma. Who was Moctezuma? Was it a thing, person, place? What was this? Who was he, or what was this? Let's see that how many boys know about Moctezuma. No one knows except Abdullah Adnan. Let me go towards Muhammad. Yes, Muhammad, speak. Yes, Muhammad, are you there? Okay, I think he's not listening. Abdullah Khan, let me go towards Abdullah Khan. Yes, Abdullah Khan.
He was a leader of
Leader of
leader.
unfinished answer. Very short time we have, as you know. Haris
I think Moctezuma is a place.
is a place. Oh, Haris is saying that it's a place. Let me go towards Arham. Yes, Arham.
Sir, he is leader of Mexico.
He's the leader of Mexico. And which tribe did he belong?
Sir,
Yes, do you know?
Tenochtitlan.
I'm asking that Tenochtitlan. Okay, he was the leader of Tenochtitlan. Uh, no, actually, Tenochtitlan, as you know, that it was a capital city. So he was just not the leader of capital city, but he was a leader. Actually, he belonged to. Let me ask Abdullah Adnan. Abdullah Adnan, quickly tell me. Then I will tell. Yes. From which tribe did he belong?
Coco.
No, boys, you have forgotten everything from the previous lesson. Let me ask Saad. Yes, Saad. Speak in a louder voice, Saad. I'm not listening you. Sorry. Arham.
Sir,
Yes,
I
Arham.
did not remember to lower the hand.
Okay. Muhammad. Yes, Muhammad.
Sir, he was the leader of the Aztec people.
He was a leader of Aztec tribe, okay, which was a ruling tribe in Mexico at that time. Okay, I request everyone to clear your background. There should not be any person while you are taking classes. So keep it simple and keep it sober. Your environment should be good. Okay, your background should be good. You should be listening to me only. Okay, there should be no one should be back at the backside of yours. So yes, we have known about Moctezuma, that he was a leader of Aztec people. Now let's start today's lesson. We are going to study page number 90. So quickly start this activity. Okay, how many boys have started this activity? I think Abdullah Adnan and Saad have already started this. Okay, Haris, Aram, nice. Okay, boys, quick. Okay, yes, you have to read its effect part as well, quickly. Right, please, now please confirm that how many boys have finished reading. Only those boys who have finished reading, they will raise their hands. I have not seen Adil, Tahir, Ibrahim. Yes, Ibrahim Ahmed, change your name. Ammar Imran, have you finished reading? Muhammad Imran, Nujaim. Yes, what about Nujaim? Has he finished reading or not? I can see a lot of good boys who have finished reading. Okay. Ibrahim, E for Ibrahim, change your name. I'm telling you again. And what about Muhammad Talha, Muhammad and Nujaim? Waiting for these boys. Okay, let's move towards these questions. The first question which I have right now is that, what did Cortes do? Yeah, what were the activities performed by Cortes? Let me see that how many boys are giving the answer of this question. Let's see them. Okay, let me go towards Abdullah Adnan first. Yes, Abdullah Adnan.
Cortes captured Tenochtitlan without
Okay,
harming
right.
the Aztecs.
Right, Arham. Yes, Arham.
मेरा भी यही जवाब था.
Okay, why are you speaking in Urdu then? Okay, Abdullah Khan. Do you have something different? Or
No
yeah.
sir, same.
Okay, your answer is also same. Ibrahim Salman. Okay, the answer of Abdullah Adnan seems nice, but it was too small. So you have 2 minutes to read the answer from the screen. Yes, quickly, boys. Have you started reading? We need to know about the detailed story, a detailed detail about the activities of Cortes, what he did in Mexico. Yeah, the first part, which was told by Abdullah Adnan, that he captured the city without harming the people, and then when he was on his journey back to capturing some other cities, so he left some people uh, yes, in those places, and then after 2 years he came back to the same city, Tenochtitlan, and recaptured it. Okay, why I'm telling you that he recaptured it? Can someone tell me about it? Why I'm using this word recapture? Okay, if he had captured the city before, so why did he recapture it? Let me go towards Arham. Yes, Arham. Have you understood my question?
Sir, this question is one more answer. He left some men in
Oh yeah.
Tenochtitlan, but they attacked
Tenoch. Say like this. Say like this. Wait. First, correct the pronunciation. Tenochtitlan. Okay.
Tenochtitlan,
Mhm.
but they attacked the Aztecs people.
Hmm. Okay. When Cortes moved from Tenochtitlan towards other cities to capture them, so at that time, the people of his army, they attacked the people of Aztec tribe. So in the return and in their defense, the people of Aztec killed everyone, killed the most of the army of Cortes, and then they took their city back from their hands. And when Cortes came back to the city and he saw that things have changed, all the things have changed, and the city has been slipped away from his hands. So he tried and recaptured the city, right? Okay, now let's move towards this activity. We have to see the picture on page number 90, and we have to read the caption of this city, of these pictures actually. The ruins of Tenochtitlan in Mexico City and remains of the aqueduct. Okay, see these pictures, quite interesting. Okay, yeah, these pictures will help you in future if you visit Mexico. So you will find these things. Okay, these are the old monuments which are found right now in Mexico. Okay, now let's move towards this question. What made the Tenochtitlan a safe place? Why was it considered a safe place comparing to other places? Was it a safe place or not? Hmm. Oh, mashallah. 3 students have raised their hands, mashallah. So let me go towards Ibrahim Salman first. Yes, Ibrahim Salman. Why was it a safe city? Yes, Ibrahim.
Sir, I
Mhm.
forgot to lower my hand.
Oh, Ibrahim Salman, be responsible, beta. Use your all senses while attending the classroom, especially the online classroom. Okay, it's really hard for a person to attend the classes. Only mature boys can perform very well. Okay, now let's move towards Abdullah Khan. Yes, Abdullah Khan.
The Spaniards surrounded the city. The Aztecs could not get in or out to get food or other things.
Okay, you are giving the answer of this question complete, which is quite different. Okay, that's quite different. You have not understood the question. The question is, what made Tenochtitlan a safe place? This city was considered as a very safe city. So what were the things which made it quite safe comparing to the other cities? Yes, Abdullah Adnan.
What is? Because he had a very strong army.
Have you okay? Can you explain the question, Abdullah Adnan? Can you tell me the question? What is the question actually?
What made Tenochtitlan like? What made it safe?
Yes. What made it a safe place? Yes. What was the thing? What were the things which were used for its security? This city was considered as a very safe place because its security, or due to its security, or some other things. Okay, let me go towards Arham. I think he has understood the question and he's ready to give the answer. Yes, Arham.
Sir, can I tell answer in Urdu?
First, try to speak in English. Then, if you find some difficulty, so I will help you speaking
Okay.
English. Okay, try.
Tenochtitlan is safe place because he captured lots of cities. So so they have a very strong army.
Okay, due to their army, it was you are saying that it was a
Yes,
very
sir.
safe place. Arham. Okay, let's match your the answer of yours. See the screen and yes, match your answer. Have you said it right or not? Okay, this city was on an island in a lake. Okay, this city was located in a place which was in island. And you know the meaning of island? Yes. Who will tell me the meaning of island, boys, from this class? Yeah. Okay, Abdullah Khan wants to tell me the meaning of island. Yes, island. Meaning, Abdullah Khan?
A small base.
Hmm.
Small place.
Sorry?
A small place.
A far place. A fall place. I don't think so. Yes, Abdullah
Small
Adnan.
piece of land.
A small piece of land. Not quite good. Quite good answer. Ibrahim Salman. Yes, Ibrahim. Okay,
Sir,
Saad.
a small piece of land that has sea and it is covered with trees.
Okay, it is covered with trees. Okay, let me go towards Saad. Yes, Saad.
Small land in sea.
Okay, now listen, boys, everyone, and then you have to confirm me. The island is a place which is covered by water. Okay, from 4 sides. Okay, from all the sides. For example, a place, a dry place. For example, a short earth which is found in a sea, and from which that earth is surrounded by water from every side. Okay, when a person tries to go to other place of a city, so he needs to get a boat or a ship on which he can go to other cities, because there is water everywhere around the city, around that place. So it was, that city was in an island. So now you can imagine that when some enemies, okay, before that, yes, please confirm me that have you understood the meaning of island? It is called in Urdu Jazira. Yes. Okay, Jazakallah. 3 boys have understood. And rest, what about rest of the boys? 2 boys have understood. Okay, 3. Arham has also understood. Abdullah Adnan. And what about others? If they have not understood, they can ask me again. Okay. There is no need to be shy over here in the classroom. We are equal and we will be learning together, inshallah. There is no need to be shy over here. You can ask me anything you want. Right, boys? I think Muhammad Talha is not taking participation. Ammar Imran, I don't know is listening me or not. Yes, Ammar Imran, are you there? Look at this boy. He's not there. He has joined my class, but he's right now not here. I'm removing this boy because I want. Yes, Muhammad, are you listening, boy? Yes, boy. Have you understood, Muhammad? Raise your hand if you have understood. Nujam, are you listening me? Okay, Muhammad Talha, are you still there in the classroom or not? Yes, I want the response from everyone. I think Talha is not there. Yes, Talha, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm removing this. So, beta, why are you not raising your hand? You're too silent. Okay, so for example, enemies tried to capture the city, so they had to cover the whole sea. Okay, the whole water which was around the city. So the people who were living in that city, so like for example Aztec people, so they had understood, and they would have watched the enemies which were coming towards them from a long distance, and they were already prepared to get themselves in a defensive mode. Okay, they could defend themselves in a very very easy manner, because they had seen the enemies which were moving towards them from a long distance, because they had been surrounded by water. So this was the safe city in this manner, because it was covered with water and it was in the middle of the sea, and they could see the enemy which were moving towards them from a long distance. So now have you understood? Abdullah Adnan, please confirm. Yes, Abdullah. Yes, Abdullah, are you there?
Sir, what are
Yes,
you
boy.
saying?
I'm asking that have you understood the explanation that why was this city called a safe place?
Yes.
Why was it called a safe place? Now tell me.
Because it had causeways and enemies could only get
Yeah.
there to a boat. Get there from
Yeah,
a
they
boat.
could get them from, yes, by using a boat, and the people who are living in that city, they could see the enemy from a long distance. Okay, they could see them, and they could prepare themselves to fight with the
And
enemies.
while they are coming
Right?
towards them,
Yeah.
they are gonna shoot
Mhm.
them with like a bow and arrow, and like
Yeah,
just
exactly,
take them away.
exactly. They could exactly. So yes, boys. Yes. Let's move towards this question. Read it. Okay, yes, we know that this city was safe and it was strong, but this city had some weaknesses as well. So, can someone tell me about the weaknesses of the city? Why was it considered weak, a weak city? Ibrahim Salman. Yes, lower your hands if you do not want to give the answer. Lower your hands, boys, so that I can go towards only those boys who want to give the answer. Yeah, Ibrahim
Sir,
Salman. Yes.
I think they don't have some modern weapons.
Oh, due to the lack of modern weapons, they were, mashallah, you have tried well, and you have given me a reasonable answer, actually, logical answer, I would say. Let's see, okay, why were they considered as a weak city people? Yeah, due to its water supply, its water supply came from outside, and the lake water was not fit to the to drink. It was not it was not the proper water to drink, actually. So the enemy which who tried to capture the city, they could easily cut off the water supply, as the Spaniards had done. When the Spaniards, like Cortes, they were trying to capture the city, so they did, they did it very easily, and because they cut the supply of water which entered the city. The water in the city came from outside, and it was through some proper water channels. So they cut the water channels. That is the reason the people who were living in the city, they were not able to drink water from the lake, because the water in the lake was not able to drink. So that was the reason this city was considered as as a weak city. Yes, now I'm asking same explanation from Muhammad. Let's see that he has understood or not. Yes, Muhammad, why was considered it as a weak city, Muhammad?
Sir, I don't know.
Are you listening? Are you even listening me, Muhammad?
Yes, sir.
So I have given you a long explanation, actually. So you have not understood, boy. This is not a good thing. So I think you should be removed from the classroom. Okay, let's see that how many. Yes, boys, raise your hands. How many of you have understood the explanation? Please raise your hands. Okay, you should be confident while telling me the answer. If you are listening me, and if someone is not listening me, so we are not talking to that person, because that person is not a good boy, to be honest. You're taking online class and you're not listening to the teacher, and you're not participating in the class even. This is not the right thing. Only 10 minutes are remaining in the classroom. You should be confident, and you should be telling the answers. Yeah, Saad, why was it a weak city? Can you explain now? Hmm. Okay, Arham. Yes, Arham.
Sir, it was
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not listening. Sorry, Arham, I'm not listening to you. Abdullah Adnan. Yes, Abdullah. The only good boy who is giving the answers continuously is Abdullah Adnan. And rest of the boys, yes, Ibrahim Salman is also there in the list of those boys who are giving the answers properly. Yes, Ibrahim Salman. Oh, yes, Ibrahim, are you listening? Are you there? No. Oh, yes. Okay. Arham. Yes, Arham.
sir, I don't remember the names.
Okay, Abdullah Adnan, are you listening, boy? No. So I think I don't know they are listening me or not.
Listening.
Let's move towards. You're
Yes.
listening, Abdullah Adnan. So have you understood the answer? Have you understood the answer or not?
What?
I've told you that it was. I'm asking you that have you understood the answer of this question or not? The question was that why was this city considered as a weak city? Why? Because the enemy could have captured this city because of the water supply which was coming from outside. Okay, so it was considered as a weak city, and the enemy which tried to capture this city, they could have cut the water channels which were from the outside, which were going into the city. So they could have cut the water channels easily and then capture the city. Okay, yes, now let's move towards this activity. This is the final activity of today. quickly write the question in your copies, and you have to complete this homework right quickly. Okay, yes, take out your copy, and in the copy you have to write okay, you have to write these points. Okay, point number 1, order of the priest, no one harm them, courteous. These are the points. You have to write a story. Okay, in that the story will be of Mexico, and in that story you have to use some sentences by using these points. These points will help you. Okay, like in a first sentence you have to write that when Cortes entered in the city, the priest of the city, they told the people to not attack the army of Cortes, right? And in the second point, as you can see on your screen, is that no one harmed them. So it was the order of the priest, the local priest, that he told the people to not harm the army of Cortes. And at the third stage, the Cortes, that was a Spaniard explorer, and he took the city from the people. No harm to the Aztecs. Okay, he did not harm them. So in this manner, you have to write a story by using these points. So now that please tell me that how many boys have written these points in the copy, and I'll be checking this as a homework in the next class, inshallah. Confirm me, boys. Ibrahim Salman has, yes, written. How many boys have written these points? The homework, boys. Are you listening, everyone? Okay, Saad has raised his hand. MashaAllah. Okay, I will be talking to only those boys who are raising their hands only. Okay. Should I move towards the next slide? Okay, 8 points are there, and on the second slide, as you can see that there are further points are here. Write them. Okay, Anwar. Yes, Anwar. Are you saying something?
Not done the
Okay, you have not written the points from the previous slide. Yes, Muhammad, are you saying?
Sir, we have to do
Yes,
right
Muhammad.
now.
No, not now. Not now. This is the activity for your homework, okay?
Sir, we have to do right now.
No, not right now. Are you not listening, boy? Yes, Saad, are you listening me? Some boys are not listening me, I think. Yes, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Jazakallah. So have you written these points, Saad?
I have taken a screenshot.
I think you should write the work with your hand right now, okay? If you are in the classroom, you have to write it. You have to write it, but okay, if you are taking the screenshot, then, but you have to complete till by tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Ibrahim.
Sir,
Yes, have you written the points? These points will help you in writing the short story of the Cortes people of the Mexican people. Yes, Abdullah Adnan finished? Abdullah Adnan, have you finished writing? Okay, Anwar Ghazi.
Sir, I have sir, I have on 13.
Okay, you are on 13. Okay, finished. You're on 13. Okay. Okay, all those boys who have finished these points, raise your hands, and then we'll be closing the class. We'll finishing the class. Okay, Saad, Jazakallah. Okay, and those boys who are not participating in the classroom, they will be losing their marks. Okay, marks of participation, as you know, all the boys who are in the classroom, they are not giving the answers, so they will be losing their marks. Like I've not noted their names. Only 2 or 3 boys responded me in today's class, and rest of the boys have not given a proper response. They were not busy. They were not attending the class with a serious environment. All right, inshallah, see you in the next class, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.